Good morning, traders. So how do we trade the Dow Jones today? Okay, so I've got four lines drawn in here, and you'll see what they are on the lower time frame. But essentially, this is my zone of support at the moment. Okay, so you can see whenever we're in this zone, things are happening. Now that's kind of what I'm looking at the moment is a break through this zone either way, which is going to give me confidence as to what direction we're going. But for now, we are below the 20 moving average on the weekly, which does indicate a downward trend that is developing. But yeah, for now, I think we're going sideways more than anything else. And that is the weekly. Anyway, let's get down to levels that we need for trading. Daily, again, we bounced off the 200-day moving average, and you can see that's why that first line is so critical. Okay, and then what I want to highlight here is if we move to the left, sorry, it's actually on the weekly. So this weekly bar here, this range bar, the bottom and the top, seems to be where the interaction is. Can you see that? Okay, so this weekly range here is kind of the range. That was the start of where, for some reason, that is an important level to everybody. So bulls and bears alike. Anyway, on the daily, nothing really except for our bounce off the 200 moving average, and this is the third day that we're hovering here. So previously it was 4 days at this level before moving off it. Previously before that, you can argue 2 or 4, but pretty much you can see we consolidated at the 200 and moved up, and we're busy with a similar pattern. Okay, so the jury is out of whether we're going to break through this level or we're going to move back to the upside. Okay, now the 4 hour. So we had a very bullish signal here. Okay, this was an engulfing pattern with confirmation, and then immediately fell off. And we got an inside bar. And now we're kind of just gently moving or meandering up to the upside. This could be a potential triple bottom here. Okay, obviously we need a break above this level here for that to validate. And now you see why I've got all these lines drawn in, and you can see that these are the critical areas we need to focus on. The blue lines are the high and low of day before yesterday. So that's Tuesday's high and low. And the significance there is, I will show you on the hour, is we had, so this here, these two bars here is my closing range. And you can see that's pretty much the closing range there. There we go. So in other words, the last 2 hours of trading on Monday, if we broke above that high, normally we should target the height of that range up here. And we failed to do that. Okay. Then the second thing that happened yesterday is that was the low of Tuesday. That was the high of Tuesday. We first broke down. Okay. And then we broke up. So the high and low was broken. So that's just a great indication of a indecision. Okay, lots of indecision happening with the bulls and the bears. Now for today, let's just focus on yesterday first. And that was the last 2 hours of trading yesterday. Sorry, on Tuesday. And yesterday we broke below the low. You can see this bar broke below, came back to test. And if you recall in yesterday's video, I said you short below the close of this bar. And that's exactly what played out. And your breakout target would have been hit, and target number 2 would have been hit. Okay, so that was the first move, and then obviously we rallied through that level, the high of that range, and target number 1 was hit, and target 2, and we just fell short of target 3, but you did have this level here where profit taking was happening. Okay, so that played out pretty well if you were paying attention to the closing range. Now for today, what we're going to do is shorten this a bit. And what we're looking for here, let's get that out the way, is either a break above here or a break below this level. Now we've already ascertained that this is a pretty strong level on the downside and this is a pretty strong level on the upside. So for me, I'll be watching this level that we're approaching right now. Okay, so if we have a 12-minute close above this level, it will be long, and my target will be target 1, target 2, and again, this level here will be my third target. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking for at the moment. So you can see on the hour how the oscillators have grouped to the bottom and have crossed. So we did it here as well, kind of. Moved the upside, and then everything grouped to the top side, and we moved down. So for me at the moment, that is the play. Looking for this range to break either up or down, and then we will take that trade. Okay, so a break to the upside would basically give us 120 point first target, 200 point second target, and a potential 300, well, let's just say 290 point third target. Okay, so that's my play on the Dow today. And if you just get down to 12 minutes, you'll see that the trend currently is up, albeit a very slow, gentle trend, but it definitely is up at the moment. Okay, and this is the level I'm watching. So we can actually just use that line. That's the level that we'll be watching. We're looking for a 12-minute close, or if you can't do a 12-minute close, a 10 or a 15-minute close above this level. If you can get that, then this is validated. And your stop is pretty wide. Your stop is 145 points, but as soon as you start moving up, you can start bringing your stop up. Okay. And the critical part is this 32.8. So if you don't break through that, you can always take your profit there, wait for the pullback, see if the pullback is a decent pullback, and then get back in for the trade to the upside. But that's kind of my play at the moment, is I'll be watching that level, or alternatively a break below this zero. A break below here is going to be violent because that is the 200-day moving average. So some interesting things to watch for today. Anyway, guys, that's the Dow. Hope it helps, and I will catch you guys later. Stay safe, keep your stops tight, and enjoy the day. Catch you later. Cheers, bye.